Point easily handled by Spiro. He sends it into the corner. D-to-D pass, and now it's Cam Dupuis, who was suspended for yesterday's game against Danbury. Back in the lineup, this puck goes out of play and
lead them into a new era so that they can further their hockey careers. Great for Brandon Cope to get that call. It's well deserved as the Colonials' leading scorer.
Here's Kyle McEnany off the draw, giving back to the defense and Cole Madsey. Madsey will cycle it back for McEnany, and now Madsey once again. Kyle McEnany now with a college commitment to his name as well, but a turnover and quick save by Nardi. Puck ends up in the corner.
Well, McEnany also back to his natural position at wing now. The last time that we saw him here at Danbury Arena, he was playing the defensive position back in November. You can see he's just so much more confident playing the forward position, and he quarterbacks the offense so well.
Up ahead, this is Maverick Skeens. Skeens looking to split the defense, instead takes a weak backhand shot. That's foisted away by Spiro. Now Skeens with it again. Much more on that shot, but it's blocked. Puck's lost somewhere in a sea of defensemen wearing blue. Maine in their blue uniforms with the green socks. They skate from left to right on your screens at home. And Casey, in yesterday's game, we spoke about the Maine Wild. A bit of a unique look with the different colors. Back to the point. Lefkoff with the shot. That's deflected wide. Colby Donovan goes back for Lefkoff at the point. He can't control it. And so right on the Danbury Hat-Tricks logo at center ice, Maverick Skeens gives back to Lefkoff. Now Skeens again.
Jellison had to rush his scoring chance there. If he was able to field that puck cleaner at the blue line, he's got himself more of a clean break. He can take several more strides towards the net.
Turner cuts off the pass. Now Remson a shot. That's steered aside. Back out into the neutral zone. It'll be Lefkoff once again. This time he'll flip it on down as Danbury's in the middle of a change. Cam Dupuis. Dupree. Out of the zone. Cut down by Barry, and he gives along for Kyle McEnany. McEnany tries driving towards the front of the net, knocked off his stick by Anukai. Ryoto Anukai with an empty net goal in yesterday's game. It's his first of the season as that shot's deflected on goal. Getting a stick on it was Westendorf. Now Remson, a bad angle opportunity, is blocked, and the Wild can clear again.
Terrific work by Westendorf down low in front. He's not the biggest body on the Colonials, but he was able to take the netminder's eyes away. That's great positioning on his part.
And you talk about players who have really evolved over the course of maybe enough for icing. No, waved off at the last moment. Now Skeens overskates the puck. There to collect is A.J. Albanese. Or check that, that's actually Caden Mason down low. Shot off the stick of Tisdale goes wide. Now Albanese tries chipping the puck down deep, glove down, and taken out of the zone by Colby Donovan. Sent right back in, so Maverick Skeens, who had to play as a forward yesterday, feeds up ahead. Remson, unable to do much with that. And Casey, I think you're seeing lots of back and forth action in the neutral zone here.
Well, I like the fact that the Colonials are keeping their legs moving. With the bit of a mishap in the scheduling, I like the fact that they're keeping their legs churning and they don't seem to be caught flat-footed very often.
You know, that's a good point, and maybe the folks at home, they might have picked up on that as they tuned in here at Hockey TV, but this was a 1:30 scheduled start. Schedule said 1 o'clock. Referee said, okay, 1 o'clock, we're rolling.
And they wanted to make sure that everything was running as close to schedule as possible.
Here is Westendorf, tries feeding it along for Remson. It gets lost in his skates, and the Wild are able to clear. Reagan Wintle knocked off the puck by Barry. Now Westendorf sends it to an empty area. Kevin Remson is there, and then Remson flips it down the ice. Bit of a miscommunication there, as I think he was looking for Kyle McEnany to hit the Jets. Interviewing, but he said that it was, you know, the biggest relief that he's had because he gets to a meeting, he sees that he's on time, so technically in Coughlin's terms, he's 5 minutes late. But no, actually the clock was right this time. Imagine that.
Responsibility. You got to pick up that mantle, you know. You got to be a responsible player, and good on him for trying to keep his players honest.
So off the dump in from Remson, the Wild looking to collect the puck. That's Dupree, who lost possession in the corner. A pair of players battling for it, but it's Dupree who comes up with it. Sent along the far side, it's Dawson Taylor into the Colonial.
Early was able to squeak that backhander, almost got it underneath the arm of the netminder. Good job.
Off a long pass, the Wild gain the Danbury zone. Trying to take a shot are three Wild players. It eventually ends up on the stick of Matt Carson. Carson gets taken down to the ice, no call coming, and now here come the Colonials the other way. Getting bounced off the puck is Westendorf, but he gets the puck down deep. Trying to pitchfork one along was Carson. He fanned on it. Now Remson with a shot saved by Spiro, and he'll hold on. 9-20 is Albanese. Albanese is able to slam it around the boards but not out. Quick shot from the point, gets blocked. Luke Church getting in the way of that. Remson, his pass off the stick of Turner. It pops out to the front of the net. And
from the main Wild defense.
McEnany on this draw for Danbury against Gavin Dempsey. One forward off the post by Remson. It's in, they score!
Follow up, and we saw that. We were just mentioning that in the shift before, how physical Remson likes to be attacking the netminder. He got cleared out, stays out on the ice, and is able to poke that home. A great, terrific physical play there by Kevin Remson.
For Remson, it's his 8th goal of the season, and for the Colonials, it's the first lead that they have held in more than 2 games worth of time. Now sent back to the point as the Wild look to respond. This shot from the point gets deflected wide. Picked up by Skeens. He goes behind the net. Mads, he's able to turn away from pressure, and he'll chip it along the boards for Westendorf. Westendorf helps it along further, and now Kyle McEnany. McEnany nearly was able to get around the defense of Cam Dupree. Lost possession of the puck. McEnany behind the net finds it back on his stick. He goes back to the point for Skeens. Skeens will wind and fires. Really having a next man up mentality. Few players for each side battling for the puck behind the net. It hops along the sidewall. Lefkoff unable to hold it in. Now racing up ahead with it is Caden Mason. Mason, a shot saved by Nardi. Not out of danger yet. A spin around shot by Bertolini goes wide. Turner tries to clear the puck out of the zone, unable to do so. Mason this time has it knocked off of his stick, and he'll send it back down deep with under 5 to play in the period.
Rare to see Maverick Skeens burned like that. He took an extra step up, got caught out of position. Great job by Michael Nardi to take away the shooting lane. He came out of his net, challenged the shooter. There was no shooting lane on that far side post. Good job.
Wild looking to clear. Off the wall, it's knocked down by Westendorf. Remson sends one wide. This will wrap back up to the point. Taking a swipe at it is Madsey, unable to get a handle on it. Now Franklin Berry. Madsey again. This one he will sauce on over, hit by a high stick. There's the whistle.
Arena, which you have motorcycles and ATVs and trikes and a number of motorized vehicles with metal spikes on their tires chewing up that area over there. That is one of the straightaways.
It is, and actually for you folks watching at home, you can see how the blue lines are a bit faded in the middle. That was the corner, and well, they certainly did get chewed up over the last 2 days.
The ice has certainly been tested, and it's a credit to the Danbury Arena ice crew to get it ready at all for today, let alone to a point where it's actually, you haven't seen too many hiccups so far today. It's generally been pretty solid.
So Maverick Skeens with under 2.5 to play in the first. He goes back behind the net for Madsey. Madsey's pass goes through the stick of McEnany all the way down the ice. Icing is called. Not a penalty, but a foul, something along those lines. Also, everybody has to be a righty. That's why I never played field hockey.
Shows you how much I paid attention in gym class for the field hockey unit.
You guys had field hockey in gym class?
We did, and it was, let me tell you, there was a body count because the field hockey ball is so heavy and they didn't give you any leg pads. So you just had kids going down left and right. It was like Lord of the Flies.
Well, with the conch in the corner is Maverick Skeens. He sends this off the protective netting.
The benefit of the doubt, as Nardi hasn't allowed too many second chances so far in this afternoon.
And Nardi seems like a nice enough guy, so why not give him the 24.4 to go. Off the draw, it's one forward by Colby Donovan. Donovan goes far side, played for McEnany. McEnany will get there first. Picks up the puck at the goal line. 15 seconds to go in the period. In front, Donovan save. The rebound on by Remson goes high and wide. Now Madsey at the point, sends it down deep with 7 seconds to go. Remson back for Donovan, 5 seconds left. Not sure if Danbury's going to be able to get a shot here. Remson poking at it, but that'll do it for the first period of Colonials threatening once again. Here's Colby Donovan. Donovan a shot right into the breadbasket of Tom Spiro. He'll hold on as Madsey's goal. It will be his 3rd of the season, though I do expect that to be reviewed at some point.
I would say so, because not only are they saying it was Madsey's goal, they're saying it's unassisted. That's both factors are incorrect there, as that was constant back and forth motion for the Danbury Colonials. It should be Donovan getting a secondary assist on that.
Now here come the Wild up ahead. Luke Church rings one off the crossbar. Boy, Luke Church, by far the most dangerous offensive player for the Wild. He gets behind the Danbury defense, but is stymied by the iron. Now Connor Lefkoff. Starting out from behind his own net. That puck goes over the stick of Remson, but it actually rolls in on goal, so no icing out of the zone. 2-on-1 developing. Here's Bertolini. Bertolini sends one across. Carson, a shot saved by Nardi. Colonials looking to clear, and they do.
What a terrific stop by Michael Nardi there. Carson is bearing down on him right in front of the net. Nardi is able to get his body in front of it, and he makes the stop.
High stick going undetected, as shaken up on the play is Zach Turner. He's still holding his glove to his face. Now he gets back into the play as the puck comes out into the neutral zone. Well, we'll have to keep an eye on Turner as he has quickly become an important offensive player for the Danbury Colonials team.
Well, he's a spark plug, and he plays that two-way game. That's the kind of player that Kevin Cunningham likes to collect. That's what he got in Kevin Remson, who joined the team a bit late in the season. That's what he got in Zach Turner. That's the kind of player that he likes that fits his system.
Pass goes through the blue paint. Nobody home wearing a blue jersey. Now behind the net, losing possession of the puck is Wiswell. Wiswell gives another whack at it, but instead it'll be Connor Lefkoff, who this time just flips it out of the zone. Gets as far as the red line before it's booted on back by Dubois. Unable to clear are the Colonials. This is Caden Mason at the top of the circle. Gives down low, and then swinging a shot wide was Regan Whittle.
He shanked that one too wide. He was looking to stuff it in on the near side post. It wound up going way wide. He just had his angle on his stick turned well to the left.
Dubois, a long pass up ahead for Wintle. Wintle gets the puck into the zone, paid a physical price courtesy of Connor Lefkoff. Now Skeens reverses back for Lefkoff. Westendorf didn't work the first time. He'll retreat back further. Off the glass to the near sidewall, intercepted by Frankwitz, and taken just as quickly back by Maverick Skeens. Just about 7 minutes gone by here in the second period. Danbury's found the back of the net once again, courtesy of what we're going to say is Austin Jellison's first goal of the season. Now Kyle McEnany looking to add another, but the puck rolls off of his stick. Wild over the red line.
Wes Westendorf on that line anymore with Kevin Remson. He's out there instead with number 18, Zach Turner. That line has constantly been juggling with the shorthanded forwards here today for the Kevin Cunningham and company. So he's just able to recognize, no matter who's out on the ice with him, he's able to recognize where they'll be, anticipate, and execute.
Madsey losing possession of the puck behind the net. Maverick Skeens there to help out, and the Colonials are able to clear. 2-on-2 into the zone as Kyle McEnany goes through the legs. Waiting for that was Mark Tisdale. He breaks it up easily. Behind the net, it's Anukai. Anukai is able to get the puck all the way down. No icing on this play. So Maverick Skeens, with a bit of a lackadaisical step, eventually gets to the puck. Luke Church right there as well. Skeens nearly goes through the slot, nearly finds himself on the bench.
That's a gutsy play there by Maverick Skeens. If that doesn't work out, yeesh.
Yeah, gutsy's one way to put it. Now here's a McEnany trying to stick handle through everybody. Got through 3 of them, couldn't get around number 4. McEnany sees this puck come out of the zone. Brady Hill right there, but the puck goes.
Play poorly. That's just a clear look to the net, and he beats him glove side. If you're going to critique anything about Spiro on that play, it's that he went down too soon. So he exposed that top shelf. But a terrific release. What a stupendous shot there by Jellison.
Yeah, he might have exposed that area, but usually that's a safer area to expose. But Austin Jellison makes no mistake. Now this shot from the point goes off the shoulder of Alvarez. Referee fell down in the corner. Everybody having difficulty staying on their skates. Here's Remson back to the point. Franklin Berry has it jump over his stick. Ricardo Alvarez so far this year sports a personal record of 1 win and 1 loss, a goals against average of .605, a save percentage of 84.5. As the Wild get the puck into the Danbury zone, Colonials looking to clear. They do. Here's Remson up ahead for Westendorf. Westendorf goes well high and wide on that shot, and the Wild are able to clear.
Well, it's a good opportunity for Alvarez to get his licks in. You know, he's an inexperienced goaltender, hasn't seen too.
And I believe that was Church for the Wild. He was anticipating that. He stepped there, and that opened up the passing lane to Cole Madsey. And Danbury now 2 for 2 on the power play. They lead it 4-1.
Well, a lesser player would have probably made that blind backhand play. And Kyle McEnany, it's not to say that he's not skilled enough to make that backhand play, but he's smart enough to know that if he keeps it simple and gets it to his forehand and makes that play with the pass in front of him, he's able to get a much better scoring chance out of it.
Now Alvarez falling down from behind the cage. There's a loose stick in front of the net as well, as chaos reigns in the wild end. Now here's Church. His pass goes off the skates of Madzi, cleared back down. Nardi letting Maverick Skeens know that he has an extra second or two behind the cage. Now Skeens' pass knocked out of midair. Nice hand-eye shown by Matt Carson. Carson then gets upended in the corner, but no call coming.
And Carson takes a playful swipe at Cole Madzi after that hit in the corner there. He knows that Madzi tagged him.
Here's Madzi with the puck, the most recent goal scorer in this game. He'll wrap one hard around there, and then Donovan saw a hit coming and gave it right back to A.J. Albanese as the physical play is certainly starting to pick up.
And Albanese is himself jawing at the referees as he and Donovan came together, both of them exchanging some sucker punches on their way out.
Referee letting him play right now. Here's Maverick Skeens in the corner. Luke Church quickly on him. Skeens gives it along for Lefkoff. Lefkoff, his pass too far for Donovan. From the point, a knuckle puck from the point finds its way on goal. Nardi sees it go in and out of his glove. Now Lefkoff. One hand on his stick, gets around Werner. Lefkoff looking to clear. He'll flip it out of the zone. This one goes through the wickets. Ryoto Anukai. Cleared out once again. Now 80 seconds remaining in the period. Here's Skeens. Skeens behind his own net, smoked out by Luke Church. Skeens has an option and Remson and gives to him. Remson tries giving off the boards for Westendorf. Westendorf has it poked off of his stick. Stepping in is McEnany. Kyle McEnany on the near side half wall. A back Zach Turner all the way down. Colby Donovan gets there first. Donovan taken down on the play from his belly, gives it back to the point. This one gets deflected on through, just out of the reach of Kevin Remson. Now Remson, his pass goes off the skate of Dupree. Here's Andrew Bertolini up out of the zone. That goes off the stick of Wintle. Reagan Wintle, the most recent goal scorer in this game. That's what made it 4-2 for Wintle, his 11th goal of the season. Now Connor Lefkoff had Luke Church behind him until the blue line managed to take out Church's skates. Wrapped around the boards, and it's Matt Carson losing possession of the puck. Kyle McEnany now on the far half wall. Gives back to the point. Somehow keeping it alive is Cole Madzi. Meanwhile, in front of him in net, Wesley Westendorf is down as he took a cross check up high, courtesy of Cam Dupuis.
And he's still shaken up, but he's staying out there in front of the net. Now he's going to make his way back towards the bench.
Well, he's a hockey player. He's tough. And he'll get, well, no, actually he'll stay out on the ice.
Well, the puck was trickling towards his way. He doesn't want to risk getting a too many men penalty.
Yours truly got $20 tickets. I stood online for about 8 hours.
Hey,
but
there you go.
Yeah, well, got to go to a Stanley Cup playoff game. Let's do a Stanley Cup game. Wish the thing ended better than it actually did. And then the Kings won Game 3 at home. They had a chance for the sweep. Devils win Game 4. They win Game 5. And then in Game 6, Steve Bernier with the hitting from behind major.
5-minute major.
Yeah, the 5-minute major.
Was that a Tim Peel who made that call that Devils fans still haven't forgiven?
Who knows? It's Tim Peel. Can you forgive him? No icing on this play. Actually, Tim Peel, he's on the referee IR right now.
Yes, he is.
I think he has like a broken ankle, broken leg. Yeah, they got to be tough too. My favorite's still the linesman who's actually named Thor. His pass in front, just in front of Remson. Remson manages to get possession of the puck once again. Still battling for it, hauled down on the play. No call.
Officiating is, of course, something that is near and dear to the heart of another Danbury, Billy McCreary, the head coach of the Danbury. Two things that can happen. He either successfully does it, gets around and gets a point-blank shot, or the puck is already trickling its way past the defender and finds its way towards the crease anyway, and they get an offensive zone draw.
Skeens a one-timer, wearing that off the skate. Minute 3 to go now in Danbury's power play. Mastroni wins it back to the point. Wojciechowski fans on the shot, now gives along for Skeens. Danbury will set up shop. Here's Skeens. Looking for a shot, has Mastroni and gives to him. Mastroni stepping in, off the crossbar. The rebound, they score! Austin. And Luke Church, he's only had, 1 or 2 shots on goal so far. The Wild are getting it done with the play with their players lower down on the stat sheet.
Yeah, they handle the Skylands Kings really all season long because the Skylands Kings offense is so top-heavy, whereas Danbury is able to roll 3 lines consistently. That's their strength, really, is their ability to have a cohesive
Here comes
unit.
McEnany the other way, and he sent it over the top of the cage.
Weaving something out of nothing there. What a play by McEnany.
Yeah, he really had nothing, and then he just turned on the Jets and split the D. Now this one coming from the sidewall gets deflected away. Flipped up, but not out of the zone. Good job by McEnany knocking that down. Westendorf, backhand pass. McEnany to Westendorf. Westendorf looking for an option. Finds one, and Franklin Berry. Berry a shot. That's blocked. Now Westendorf. That goes past him, goes past Berry as well. Wintle coming the other way. McEnany over the blue line into the main zone. McEnany across, and that one just bounces over the stick of Wesley Westendorf. Westendorf doing a great job getting behind the defense. McEnany, Westendorf, nobody home. And so Wintle will simply flip it out of the zone. That goes under the glove and through the legs of Cole Madsey. Worked the first time, so we'll send it back down deep. Dubois off the glass, out of the zone. It's like a ping pong match right now.
You're waiting for someone to make the next mistake. You know, if you're the Danbury Colonials at this point, you have the right to play a little conservatively. All right, that's a good stick check there by Franklin Berry to force him to the perimeter.
It is. Dawson Taylor tried going inside out, but Berry swiping it away. Danbury able to clear. Here's Remson at the red line. Took a hit, lost possession of the puck. Maine in the regroup. Pass manages to go through the legs of Gavin Dempsey, and it's turned over. Under 7 minutes to play in regulation. Turner will deflect this into the zone. Alvarez behind his own net. He'll play it along. Pass was intended for Taylor. Instead, it's turned over, and ripping a shot high and wide was Kyle McEnany, and that clears the zone.
He didn't have very much room to shoot for. Looked for that near side corner. Couldn't find it.
At the blue line, waiting for his teammate to touch up, was Gavin Dempsey. Now Wiswell, the defenseman, who certainly has no problem getting involved offensively, was stick handling. Now he gets another opportunity. This time he slaps it down deep. Going after this is Connor Lefkoff. Lefkoff watched closely by Matt Carson. Lefkoff goes behind the net. Wojciechowski lost possession, gets it back, gives to Lefkoff. Lefkoff will send it out of the zone. And now up ahead, this is Kyle McEnany. Boy, can he fly. McEnany gets around the defense, caught from behind, and then sprawled for Donovan. Donovan canceled out by Dubois. Remson, his shot saved by Alvarez. Alvarez unable to hold on to the rebound, cleared out of danger, but not out of the zone as Lefkoff swings it back down deep. Remson will be the first one to it with just about 3.5 to go. Remson again, sending it into the near side corner. Westendorf is there first. Danbury very content not to put that many on goal, although that shot by Lefkoff is kicked aside by Alvarez. But really, to your point, Casey, you're just seeing Danbury kind of just keep it along the wall, rotating back and forth.
Well, you can grind them into dust that way. You know, we're at the end of the game here. You can start to take their legs out from underneath them, and the more you're in the perimeter, the less you're out in the open space on the other end of the ice. You know, you can grind them against the wall all you want. It kills off precious seconds.
And there's 180 seconds remaining in regulation. Here's Lefkoff stepping in a drive. It went wide. Wiswell. Long pass intended for Albanese. Albanese has his pocket picked by Maverick Skeens. Albanese then is able to take it off of Skeens' stick. And the Wild will control. We'll start keeping an eye on Alvarez to our right as Church scores! Oh my! Colby Donovan on this draw. An important one. This is where Danbury especially misses the presence of Dylan Weber. McEnany pinning it up against the boards. Far too much time left in the period for that to work. It squirts on back to the point. This is controlled by Dubois. Dubois tried giving it back for Wintle. Or check that. That was Caden Mason, who now has the puck once again. 6 seconds to go. Mason will flip it down deep. Barry, 3 seconds, 2 and 1. The ice and the face-off for the Maine Wildcat. Kyle McEnany for the Colonials, and McEnany with the face-off win. This is Madsey. He'll loft it all the way down the ice. Alvarez will settle things for Dubois. Dubois gaining speed. He gets around Austin Jellison. Jellison lost his stick on the play, and then McEnany trips up Dubois, but there's no call. 15 seconds remaining in Maine's power play. Loose puck, McEnany. He'll flip it back into the wild end, under 10 seconds to go. Here's the puck over. Here's Kyle McEnany the other way. McEnany tripped up on the play. No call coming. And McEnany staring at the referee, wondering where's the call. Cam Dupree the other way. He'll turn away from the pressure of Kevin Remson, but then he finds Matt Carson. Carson winds and fires, kick save, the rebound, and Church sends it over the top of the net. Now a wraparound attempt. They score!